I don't want Regina back in my house. Ned Nwoko set the record straight as he reveals what broke their marriage. Hello guys, welcome once again to my space. Thank you so much for always tuning in, my people. Not be small thing they happen. Ned Nwoko say no want Regina back, although I will take all the details, and I believe we all know what has been going on since all these weeks concerning Regina and Ned Nwoko. Like I said, it's like the both of them, they own the internet now, and these people, they refuse to rest. So as it stands, Ned Nwoko is telling us that he no longer wants Regina back in his life. And Regina is there telling us that Ned has been begging her, shouting her for them to come back together. In short, let me just take the details before I drop my one or two. I don't want Regina back to my house. Ned Nwoko set the record straight as he revealed what broke their marriage. Nigerian politician Ned Nwoko has denied claim that he wants his estranged wife, Regina Daniel, to return to his house. Because Regina made one video where she said Ned Nwoko has been begging her to return back to the marriage. And Ned Nwoko is begging her secretly. And on social media, is acting differently. So Ned Nwoko now dropped this full write-up to make us understand that if not in any way asking Regina to return back to his house or to return back to the marriage. Let me still move forward. In a statement on his Instagram page, he made it known that he isn't chatting with Regina and doesn't want her back in his life. He said he only wants her to go for therapy because she is under influence of Drew. And whatever she says is a lie. He said he's never asked Regina to return back to his life or to the marriage. He said what he asked Regina is for her to go for therapy. And Regina is online telling the people that Ned is begging her to return back. He said all that Regina is saying online by telling the people that he's been begging her to return back, he said they are all lies. In short, let me still move forward. The politician said that if anyone around her claimed to love her and care for her kids, they should take her to rehab center. He revealed that Daniel was doing well until her birthday when she hired a complete floor at a destination hotel in Wuse 2, where they all stayed for 4 days of draw, violence and fight with police and other guests. So according to Ned, he said Regina was doing well in his house because Ned said Regina has been taking draw and she has been taking her medication in his house. He said Regina started misbehaving again when she celebrated her birthday in an open floor in Wuse 2, where they hired one hotel in an open floor, and she stayed there for 4 days celebrating her birthday. So that was how everything started. And during that 4 days time, they were all doing all form of different violence, fighting themselves, and even fighting police and other guests because all of them said they are already high. So that was what Ned Nwoko said. Let me see move forward. I am not chatting with Regina, and I don't want her back in my life. I just want her to go for therapy. She is under the influence of Drew, and whatever she says are lies. I woke up one morning around 5 a.m. to use the bathroom and suddenly found Regina in my bathroom. I was shocked that she videoed me in the bathroom and posted it online. Slide 2. That is how irritational she had become. We all remember that video where Ned Nwoko was doing pee in bathroom when Regina videoed and posted it online. You know, we all dragged Regina then, but there was this write-up that states, and this write-up came from Ned Nwoko's Instagram page, verified Instagram page, said, this my wife of my youth, something like that. Meaning it was Regina who used Ned Nwoko's Instagram page to deceive us, make us to believe that Ned Nwoko wasn't angry with her while she posted the video. But now Ned Nwoko is making us understand that Regina Kolo Menta started when she went to celebrate her birthday in Wuse 2, and she stayed for 4 days. And all the people she celebrated the birthday with, all of them are, taking this matter. And where after doing that, they now became violent. And that 4 days, Regina wasn't taking her therapy. So after then, he and Regina, they now went for holidays, not knowing that Regina videoed him when he was doing pee. Then Regina posted it on social media. He said Regina Kolo Menta started after that birthday celebration. Let me still move forward. If anyone around her claimed to love her and care for the kid, they should take her to a rehab center. Regina was doing well with rehabilitations until her birthday. When her friend arrived and she said she would drink and smoke to celebrate, she hired a complete floor at the destination hotel in Wuse 2, where they all stayed for 4 days of drew, violence, and fight with the police and other guests. This was the beginning of the end. Check the WhatsApp message from me to her on October 17th on the third slide. This is coming a day after Daniel had issued a warning to Ned Nwoko, threatening to spill everything from his murder case to land grabbing, fraud, and all. She told him to leave her alone, revealing that he introduced her to Drew, ecstasy, Molly to satisfy him, which helped reduce grape and made their Zizwa life wild. So they said Ned Nwoko posted this whole write-up. Immediately, Regina Daniel threatened to expose him. And according to what Regina said, she said somebody died in the house. And Ned Nwoko, up to today, Ned Nwoko refused to tell the general public and the Olokpa the cause of the reason why this boy died in their house. And Regina also said it was Ned Nwoko who was giving her all those drew to take to avoid him graping her. You know, Regina always says Ned Nwoko is graping her. So for Ned Nwoko not to be graping her, you know, by when they force her to knock her, Ned Nwoko will give her all those draw. After she finished taking the draw, according to Regina, she said she will become like a zombie. From there, Ned Nwoko will now give her from back and front, everything, knock her anyhow when she's already unconscious. So Regina promised to expose Ned of his method of lamb grabbing, I buy that guy, and everything, and I has been graping her, giving her drug. Because of that, Ned Nwoko now posted this long matter saying Regina was doing fine in his house, taking his therapy and everything before she went out of the house for 4 days, claiming she want to celebrate her birthday. And during the birthday celebration, it was all drogi they were all taking. He said Regina now is talking out of influence of drogi, and because she's not been taking her medication, say that's why she's been saying all this. Me, I don't really know the truth in all this their matter. In short, let me still move forward. In another post, the delectable actress, while sharing photo of herself in a black dress, said that she was wearing black to mourn her past. She admonished Ned to get a new wife to console himself and leave her alone. In another post, Regina also put on a black cloth up and down. She said she's mourning her past. She now advised Ned Nwoko to go and take another wife. Let me still move forward. Recall that weeks ago, Regina had alleged that she was facing domestic violence in her marriage to Ned Nwoko. In a viral clip, the actress was seen crying as she stated that in her husband's house, she isn't a queen, while in her mom's house, she is a queen. You know, this was what Regina said in that video where she was crying. We all remember the first video they all posted when Regina was crying, saying she can no longer take the domestic vow, say because Ned has been beating her and she now decided to leave. So in all this, Ned posted all this long write-up because Regina threatened to, expose him, because according to Regina, he said somebody died in their house. And Ned refused to tell the people the truth. And this person that died in their house, the person died in Regina's presence. So Regina now is threatening that if Ned do not leave her alone, he said she will expose the truth for the world to see what actually happened to that guy that died in their house. And how Ned has been dragging people's land, sending people to Krikri and everything. So out of fear, Ned now dropped this right of say Regina is talking under the influence of drogi. Say because Regina has not been taking her therapist for a very long time. And this whole thing started when Regina left the house for 4 days, said she wanted to go celebrate her birthday. And all what they did there during the birthday celebration was for her to be taking drogi and everything. So whatever Regina posts on social media, she's not talking with her right senses. So I believe Ned is saying all these things for him to cover up everything. Like Regina said, he's going to expose him. So he's trying to clear the way. In case maybe Regina start talking, he will now let the people understand that Regina is under the influence of Dro. That's why she's saying all what she's saying, that people should not believe her. And he said he's never been begging or asking Regina to return back. He said what he's been telling Regina is for her to continue with her therapy or go for rehab. So guys, let's know what you think about this video. Right, thanks for watching. I'll see you on my next one.